It's only my opinion. Coffee milk.
We should treat our kids better than society does. Last year, in January, a 5-year-old boy wandered away from his school in Maryland, and the police were called to the scene. The police responded by handcuffing the little boy who was under duress and urging his mom to beat him.
Hey, come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, we'll be out with him. It's gonna be at 7:33, so we bring that. What's going on, man? What are you doing?
Having 2 doors 14, 733.
What are you doing? Huh?
I think what?
You... I got you. Listen to me. How old are you? How old are you? 5. You feel like you can make your own decisions? Huh? You feel like you can do what you want? Are you an adult? Are you 18?
The nicest thing that you said in that entire clip was, "Come here, buddy." After that, you pretty much lost patience. Even when you got down to his level like you're supposed to, you still talked at him and then made it seem like his emotions weren't valid. You didn't even try to see why he was upset, why he was in the emotional state that he was in. You just talk at him and command that he did things. That's it. You commanded. This is a 5-year-old you're talking to. And all you could do is berate him with your words. Didn't give him the time, didn't try to encourage. You just talk at. And then made up your mind about who he was as a person from there on.
So why are you outside of school? Look at me. Why are you out of school? Why do you have people following you? Huh? I don't care if you don't want to go to school. You do not have that choice. You understand?
Charlie Adam, 3393.
Get back over there. Now. Now. Don't make me take you over there.
No record of that tech down.
Okay.
Alright, can I give you a bed? No, for a light.
Listen to me. I want you to listen very clear. You don't make any decisions for yourself. Unless somebody is trying to hurt you. Now, is somebody trying to hurt you?
George Yankee.
You're right.
King.
I got it.
No, you don't. Do we call the police to intensify situations or to calm situations down? Because I feel like every time I see videos like this, the police are intensifying situations. And this individual seems to think force is the only way to solve all problems, even with a 5-year-old. You're consistently talking and berating this 5-year-old, saying all kinds of things to this 5-year-old. Through this entire video, you're gonna see an adult, 2 adults that were brought in to calm down a situation consistently make it worse.
Now, I'm not asking. Get in the car.
I'm going with you.
Oh, we're gonna have problems. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You better stop. Stop. I don't care. You don't make that decision for yourself.
I'm fucking sick of them. How long have you been there? And you're already sick of a 5-year-old that's acting like a 5-year-old. You, the adult, you've lost patience for a 5-year-old for acting the way a 5-year-old acts. The only person in this situation that is not acting like they're supposed to is you, the adult. The 5-year-old is doing what a 5-year-old does. Learning how to deal with these emotions. You're an adult. You should have already practiced this situation. You're a police officer. This is your job. You should already know how to deal with people on a personal level, because that's your job. But a 5-year-old is somehow stumping you. You don't know how to deal with that.
Oh, my life if I try to do some stuff like that. I've been beat 9 times before I got home. Don't nobody want to hear that. Ain't nobody even listening. You know why? Because you don't get to do what you want to do. This ain't your world.
Old black slave mentality. If your child steps out of line, beat them. Their thoughts, their emotions, that doesn't matter, right? You're nothing. You're beneath me. You're a child. What you have to say, how you feel, matters not. It's just some old black slave mentality bullshit that we still just keep pushing forward from generation to generation to generation. That shit needs to stop.
Get out of the car. Get out. Now. Get out of the car. Now. Because you're making your situation that much worse for you. When you get home, your mama's gonna have something to say to you, okay? I'm gonna talk to your parents too. You know why? Because you bad. Now get out. Okay. Get out.
Come.
All right.
Come.
Come on.
We're going in.
You got to be milking me right there. You got to.
I mean, how do you learn that type of behavior at 5?
Why is he bad? Because he doesn't want to listen to you? Well, maybe he doesn't want to listen to you because of the way you've been talking to him this entire time. Oh, but I get it. You're an adult, right? You demand respect, even though you don't want to give respect to anyone else. You demand it though, right?
Know what? Sit down. Sit down.
Stop. Did you see that?
Sit down.
Pay attention to his left hand and his leg.
Sit down.
His left hand starts at the neck, then moves down to the back. I don't know, that's what I saw in the video. I don't know what you saw, but I saw a hand starting at the child's neck with the initial contact and then moving down the body. I would call that abuse.
Sit down. I'm gonna wait. If y'all want to talk to him,
I hope your mother lets me beat you. Reminder, this is a 5-year-old. This is an individual that's been on the planet for 5 years. 5 years. And they're treating him like he's a criminal, like he broke some kind of a law. He doesn't have control over his emotions. That's it, he's learning how to be a human. Why are you berating him like he's an adult? You're treating him like he should know better, and he shouldn't, because he's 5.
Speaker. Mom.
I wish you would. I wish you would slap that phone out of there. Sit down. Sit down. No. You better listen to me. You are mad rude. You understand? Your mom's gonna talk to you. She's on the phone. Hear what she has to say. Sit down. Say something. Hi, ma'am. This is Officer Chris from the County Police, by the way. Your mom's talking.
Hello?
He can hear you.
He can hear you. It's right next to him. He's refusing to speak.
Calm down, little one. I'm coming, okay?
Sit down. Did you hear your mom talking to you? off the seat. Stop it. Stop it. Can you watch him real quick?
I feel so bad for this kid. Because do you think he's gonna grow up and look at the police as the good guys? He's gonna grow up with a distrust of police. And that sucks. And another thing, I remember when I was younger, they used to say, you know, if only the police in our communities looked like us. Well, it doesn't matter what color you are. If you get bad training, that's not gonna make you a good person. If you have lack of empathy for people all around, it doesn't matter if you look at the person and you have the same skin color. If you're a person that's driven by the power dynamic and having power over people, it doesn't matter that they're your kinfolks.
Oh, it couldn't be mine. It couldn't be mine. No, you're not, because I'm not gonna let him. You ain't going to sleep this day.
You don't deserve no nap.
Oh, exactly.
Nothing but a spanking. I couldn't think of a word for it.
Okay.
But to do it for like 10, 20.
Okay, what about the speaker again?
Doodle?
Look at how he responds to calm speech. Like, not everybody is moved by scare tactics. Some people are moved by honey, by sweetness, by calmness, by understanding. You can't just scare everyone into submission. Clearly, that's what you do all the time, but that doesn't always work. And you need to change tactics when one tactic doesn't work.
Nah, you don't.
How you doing? Okay. So one of the officers made a statement and asked what's going on in my room.
Yes, ma'am. If you want, we can talk about that.
So we can talk about it, yeah. I just want to show you. Come on, Dylan. Stand up for me. This is 16 years later. I have a 22-year-old at home. So this one is spoiled. I can't discipline him because the government won't allow him.
Yes, you can.
I spank him, but I can't discipline him how I want to discipline him because of this. I'm not losing my child to the system and I'm not going to prison.
Okay.
It's sad that the first thing that the mom does is strip her child when she enters the room. The fact that she has to do that to show that she's not abusing her child already shows that she's entering the situation with some kind of previous trauma. But discipline. I can't discipline him the way I want to. That, I don't know what that means. Does that mean you want to do more than hit him on the butt? If anything, I'm glad that the circumstance that you faced sort of forced you to change the way you deal with your child. Because that's evolution. I know that a lot of the times you want to go to the way that we were brought up. But just because our parent did that to us, it doesn't make it okay. Sometimes we have to find better ways to communicate the things that we want to say to our child.
Can you
So I just
clarify
wanted
how
to
you
show
would
y'all.
like to discipline?
It's not being physically abused.
Who said he was?
No,
Because-
we believe it's the exact opposite.
Yeah, we want you to beat him.
The fuck? Did you hear how nonchalant she said that? We want you to beat him? Like, Man, that is some like one-size-fits-all fucking mentality to raise a child, right? If the child steps out of line, beat him. He didn't do his homework that day, beat him. He didn't take out the trash like you asked, beat him.
You're talking about beating him up.
I can't beat him.
Why?
Because I'm not going to prison.
You don't go to prison for beating your child.
Yeah, you do. Or I don't know, maybe it's different in Maryland, okay? Maybe you guys passed a law where it's okay to beat your child as long as you call it discipline. I don't know, I don't live there. Maybe that's a new thing there. But from what I know, it's pretty much illegal in every state to abuse your child. But like I said, maybe Maryland has some new laws that I'm not aware of.
Listen to me, I made a statement in here, and one of the school staffs, the principal.
Perhaps you did it incorrectly.
No.
You don't use a weapon.
No, I don't use a weapon.
But you can smack that butt repeatedly.
Listen to me. I'm 41 years old.
I'm older than you.
I understand.
So your age means nothing.
Defensive much? She's trying to explain to you that she already has a history in that school of the teachers or the staff thinking she abused her child. That's all she's trying to explain to you. And that's probably why she entered the room and immediately started stripping her child to show that there is no abuse being done to the child. But then here come you guys telling her the opposite, that it's okay for her to beat her child, that somehow she's not going to be taken away if her child comes to school with marks that show that he's been abused. You are confusing this mom for some strange fucking reason, maybe because you don't even know the laws that you're supposed to even enforce. You guys aren't going to be the ones losing their child. She's going to be the one, okay? She listens to the stupid information that you guys are giving her. She's gonna face the consequences of all of that.
41, I have a 22-year-old, so this one, I'm starting all over again.
Understood.
He's spoiled.
Not good.
What did I email you this morning and say?
That if he's had a good day, he has to celebrate that.
Take him to Jamaica, Disney World, do everything. Struggling,
This not a
single
good day for
parent.
that.
So in order for him to do good, I have to reward him.
Not today.
For doing what he's
Not today, because
For 3
he's on the
days.
street.
For 3 days.
Somebody gonna snatch him because he out here unattended.
And what I want to do, I want to discipline him.
Please do.
But I can't.
Let's have this conversation away from him. He does not need to.
He's vaccinated. He doesn't eat by
Can we
choice.
talk outside for like 5 minutes real quick, ma'am?
You can put your clothes on.
Later, they handcuffed the boy, and by that time, I was pretty much done with the whole situation. These two should not be police officers. They shouldn't have their jobs. I know you're gonna call it cancel culture, but I call it taking responsibility for your actions. We need to treat our kids better than society does. If we don't show them love, who will? They're gonna spend their entire life chasing it from strangers. They might even spend a majority of their life in unhealthy relationships, in abusive relationships, because they think it's normal. They might themselves be the abusers because they don't know any better. We can't be over harsh with our people in some weird preparation for other people to treat them like trash. It doesn't make sense. If they can't experience love from us, their people, as a child, then when will they ever experience this love?
You might not agree, it's cool, I'm one of a kind. Trying to move forward, so I gotta be progressive. Gotta make sure everything I say is selective. It's only my opinion. Coffee milk.